Hello, hello, my friends. Another dedicated candle review for you today. We're going to be talking about Kringle Candle Coconut Pineapple. Now, I purchased this fragrance, goodness, way back in early February. This one kind of popped up on the website with little fanfare. Those of you guys who are frequently kind of stalking the Kringle website for new launches picked up on this pretty quickly. But I never had any experience with this candle. I feel like it was one that was around quite a few years ago. Those of you who have been shopping with Kringle longer than I have, feel free to chime in down below when this one initially appeared. I have been purchasing from Kringle for gosh, I want to say maybe about 5 years now. I think 2021 was the first year that I started shopping with them. And I am now an affiliate with Kringle. I've been an affiliate with Kringle for about 3 years now. But this candle was not sent to me in PR. I did purchase it with my own money. And as always, you guys, one of the reasons why I affiliate myself with them is because they give their ambassadors the freedom to speak openly, to speak freely, and to give honest feedback. And if you've been with my channel any length of time, you guys know that is what I do. So let's talk about this coconut pineapple because I remember when this popped up on the website, I was definitely intrigued. These types of fragrances are right up my little alley when it comes to summer candles. I am somebody who tends to like kind of those beachy vacation vibes. I am a beach girl stuck living in the desert. For those of you who may be newer to my channel, I actually grew up in Southern California. I've lived in Arizona for the last almost 19 years. So yeah, but my heart is at the beach for sure. So I love all of these kind of like beachy types of fragrances. I love me a good pina colada when I go on vacation. And so the fragrance notes on this definitely intrigued me. And so I purchased this, like I said, back in early February when they were running like a buy one, get one 50% off Mother's Day, or not Mother's Day, Valentine's Day sale. Now they're running an even better sale. They are currently running the Mother's Day sale, at least at the time that I am filming this. I apologize, you guys. I am filming outside and I hope my mic cancels it out, but I live probably about 35 minutes down the road from an Air Force base. And so every once in a while we hear some of their test flights going on around us. But anyways, currently there is a Mother's Day sale going on where it's buy one, get one free, which this large 2-wick 22-ounce vessel of 100% soy wax normally retails for $31. So if you buy one and you get one for free, it's essentially like getting them for $15.50. Screaming deal, I would say. It's probably one of the best deals that Kringle does throughout the year. So if this candle sounds like it's something that appeals to you, this would probably be the time to go ahead and purchase it. So this candle that I am reviewing has a pour date of December 15th, 2025. The fragrance notes are listed as top notes of coconut, pineapple, pina colada, mid notes of coconut cream, cooked sugar, and peach, and base notes of vanilla, tonka bean, and musk. All right, so this fragrance to me, you guys, I know a lot of people, well, I would say, I think it's from my observations, I think a lot of people like coconut in their home fragrance. I think pineapple is a little bit more polarizing fragrance, and therefore I think that's why some people might want to hear some more reviews on this one. I'm going to tell you guys, my nose picks up on this being a more coconut dominant fragrance. This fragrance actually really reminds me of a pina colada, a nice, creamy, let's say virgin pina colada, one that does not have alcohol in it, because I will tell you guys, I don't detect any rum or boozy notes in this fragrance. It is definitely the creamy elements that you get in a pina colada. Everything from that coconut cream in the middle, the coconut on the top. The pineapple is not as noticeable to my nose in this fragrance. I feel like there's a little bit more pineapple and sugary syrup sweetness in the coconut colada candle, which I would recommend pairing those two. Like if you like tropical drink vibes, this candle does pair nicely with coconut colada. But if you're wanting something that's a little bit more subdued, maybe a little bit more creamy, vanilla based, maybe not as sweet and syrupy and sugary, but you still kind of want those pina colada cocktail types of vibes, then this is going to be the candle that I would highly recommend. This is a beautiful fragrance. I talked about it in my Friday Five. It's really really well done. It's not overly artificial. The coconut note, like I said, is definitely cocktail coconut. It's not as natural of a coconut as, say, the coconut note as I pick up in, say, Sea Breeze. Although Sea Breeze pairs nicely with this. Sea Breeze has a little bit more of an ozonic accord going on. You get a little bit more of like a sea salt air. This is not even the same type of coconut note. Or it's a sweeter coconut, I would say, than another fragrance that I like from another brand, which is the Caramel Sundays Key West coconut. That's more of like a meaty coconut. This, like I said, is very creamy pina colada type of fragrance, minus the booze note. And this is not overly syrupy and sugary sweet. It is sweet, like there is some sweetness to it. And I think that, like how they say that there's like a cooked sugar note in here, I think that that's kind of lending a little bit of sweetness to this. But I am going to say that if you are nervous about the pineapple in here, this is not an overtly pineapple type of fragrance. To my nose, this is probably, I would say, about 85% coconut, maybe a 5% pineapple in here. I do not smell a ton of pineapple. This is more vanilla, coconut. So if those notes really appeal to you, then I think that you're going to like this fragrance. This pairs beautifully with a lot of other candles. Like I said, if you want more tropical drink, you can go with the coconut colada. This also pairs nicely with Sea Breeze. If you are looking at some other fragrances from other brands, if you cross, if you're shopping across other brands, this pairs really nicely with Banana Boat from Caramel Sundays, as well as their Sun and Sugar. In fact, those are the other two candles that I was previously burning this candle with today when I was getting ready to film this. So yeah, definitely. I really, really, really like this fragrance. I can actually see this one being a repeat purchase for me. I'm really trying to hold out not purchasing from the Mother's Day sale right now, just because my budget is a bit tapped and I'm trying to focus on new stuff to purchase to review for my channel. But this one definitely makes the cut in terms of it being a repurchase, just because of the versatility. I'm going to go ahead and turn it around here so that way you guys can see the wicks on this one. Now, I will say, you guys, I burn my candles in hurricanes. This one has been lit for about 3 hours. So you see a nice deep wax pool, but you're also going to see the flames on this one are pretty high. The wicks, they're not producing a ton of soot, but I will tell you guys that the other day I was burning this one for quite a bit longer than the recommended suggested time. And I did notice a little bit of darkness around the rim here. Again, I burn my candles in hurricanes, so I'm not really concerned about a ton of soot making its way out, because the hurricanes do catch it. But did want to let you guys know that this one does have a tendency to burn a little bit hot once it really gets going. That being said, you guys, this fragrance, it does take a little while to start really throwing. Max strength and throw on this one for me, I would say, is about a 7. Again, it's based in like a creamy coconut vanilla, which by nature, those are not super, super strong fragrances across any brand. Like I don't really ever, especially again, when it leans more like not overtly artificial and sweet. I find that, then it's not as intense. But I will say that this fragrance is definitely noticeable. When I burn it out in the open concept, I do smell it, but it's not as strong. Whereas when I burn it in the closed concept spaces of my home, I can definitely smell it a lot more. And I will say that the longer that I'm burning this candle, it definitely picks up in terms of the intensity. Or the projection, I would say it projects a lot more once you start getting a deeper wax pool. But until it gets that deeper wax pool, I would say that it's a little bit more along like the medium line, I would say, in terms of strength and throw. So that might be something you might want to be aware of, depending on the layout of your home. I'm not sure if this is one of the ones, I don't think that this is one of the fragrances that's now in a 4-wick. Maybe it is. If I were to repurchase this candle, I think I might prioritize purchasing it in the 4-wick format. Because I really, really like this scent. I do know that Kringle is in the process of I think they're going to re-pour a lot of their candles. So right now we have like the Mother's Day sale going on, this buy one, get one free. if the candles are selling out, it means that they are sold out in this large 2-wick format. And I think that a lot of the fragrances are going to stick around, but Kringle is slowly transitioning. They're trying to like phase out this large 2-wick format and move into a 22-ounce 3-wick format that Mick has shown the prototype in the Kringle Facebook group and also on his Instagram quite a few times. But anyways, you guys, if you're interested in this fragrance, now is the time to get it for sure. If it's still in stock with the Mother's Day sale, this does definitely get 2 thumbs up from me. Highly recommend it. Really enjoy it. It is a very versatile fragrance. So let me know in the comment section down below if this is one of the candles that you have any familiarity with. Is it one that you are eyeing? Were you nervous about the pineapple note? I'm always curious to hear what your thoughts are. And yeah, like I said, right now, this is part of a sale. But if you are ever shopping at Kringle and you are throwing some full priced items in, or you want to save any extra little money on your route shipping protection, I do have an affiliate discount code with Kringle. Katie15 will save you 15% off of any full price items, or like I said, the route shipping on your order. It is eligible for a commission, so please only use that if you are comfortable doing so. But anyways, you guys, if you found this review helpful, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to my channel if you are new. I do want to say thank you so very, very much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next one, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.